watch the NFL on EA Sports. And with us is Kenny Moore.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense and leading them.
Shim. Slow. No. Motherfucker.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020.
Thank you.
Henry again on second down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Not the best of starts here offensively. You're back home. You lost a couple games in a row, and here's an early 3-and-out to start things off.
And I think they were counting on being at home and having the home crowd carry them along a little bit to help things get better. But the bottom line is you don't get the crowd involved until you play better. They've got to create some first downs, some big plays, things of that nature to make sure that the crowd is right there with them.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Throwing on first down. Robinson. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. So the coach putting the blitz on, and remember, that coach, former defender in this league, he loves this.
Yeah, they love to see it happen because I think they just have that flashback about when they were playing, right? That's what we were taught. That's what we did. And they've used that same impact with their own teams and do the same type of teaching.
This is caught. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Robinson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, You got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
The Colts at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On second down, it's Taylor. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on third down. And that will be incomplete. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Titan football. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Henry on first down. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Tannehill. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were running steady.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating from the gun, Robinson. And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Dulin. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Robinson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
first and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now Robinson to throw on 3rd down. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Robinson now on 3rd down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. From his goal line here, Tannehill. And nowhere to go. He goes down to the turf in the end zone. Tannehill taken down for the safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Fielded just inside the 30. A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, they've won a few in the years following. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Looking to throw. Robinson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Robinson. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there, and that'll be good for an Indianapolis first.
These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series.
To throw is Robinson on 1st and 10.
He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Robinson. Touchdown, Colts.
Alec Pierce.
Pierce with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Colts have moved out in front.
Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally, you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 2.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill, man open. That's Byron Pringle complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Running the slant, that's Robert Woods. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. It's caught by Hooper. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Tannehill throwing again.
And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Byron Pringle, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. 6-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. Travis Etienne, 3 touchdown runs. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Damiere Byrd, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, a touchdown reception. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Colts in that first half. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. And meanwhile, for the Titans, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, off into great success.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Robinson operating from the gun.
That's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Robinson.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And brought in downfield by Burks. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
On first down, it's Tannehill.
This will go to Henry out wide.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Henry. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Bullock's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And Mark, 2021 is the season Jonathan Taylor arrived as one of the best backs in the NFL. He became the first Colt to ever win the running back triple crown, leading the league in carries, yards, and touchdowns. He didn't stop there, also leading in first downs, runs of 20-plus yards, and he had the longest run of the NFL season. Simply put, Taylor was the league's best at what he does by almost every possible metric.
A very solid gain of 27.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw. Robinson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
To throw again. Robinson. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll get the lead down to 5. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson throwing on 1st down. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
And he's got Pierce. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah. He needs better protection.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
After the interception, here's Tannehill.
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill.
And the Titans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. But this one complete to Doolin.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Robinson on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. Looking to throw. Robinson. And he fires one incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Robinson now. Throwing again. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. He will push his way down to about the 14. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Robinson over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Touchdown! Mo Alley-Cox from 8 yards out. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So the Colts now down on the scoreboard. 1:17 remains. Back to throw. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Delivers another one to Pierce. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll look to throw.
Touchdown.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
So now the focus is all on the Titans offense. Trailing by 3 after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A little over 20 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Tannehill to Henry. And the defense here giving him no recourse but to get out of bounds after a gain of just a yard. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tannehill to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly, costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. They knew how to...